Hey YouTube, it's Katrina. Welcome to day 198 of the orbit. I was watching a video by the Pot Doll, who's one of the orbiters, and she mentioned in her video that she was talking about when she was younger, being a kid it can be hard sometimes. And it made me start thinking about my past education, from I guess preschool all the way through grad school. So I thought that I'd tell you about my education. I went to pre-K. Then I went to kindergarten, but halftime I went in the mornings. And then from 1st grade through 8th grade, I was at a private school with the same group of people, well mostly, because people, transfer in or transfer out, about 50 students in the entire grade. So each grade was about 50 students, which means like 25 students per class. Had to wear a uniform. That was very strictly enforced. It was plaid. It was bad. I had to wear knee-high red socks and a bright red sweater. Actually, it's weird. It was brighter than this. It was a little orangey. A skirt that you can't be more than 2 inches above the knee, and your heels can't be more than 2 inches, and you weren't allowed to have nail polish. And if you were a boy, you weren't allowed to have long hair, which would be problematic for today's trend. After that, I decided to go to an all-girls school for high school, and that was a mistake. Excellent school, very reputable, but it was an hour away from my house and in another state, so I had to wake up at 5:30 in the morning to get on the bus and head to school, and then immediately come home after school so I could get back in time for dinner. And the only activity that I did was the mixed chorus, because I decided that first year was a nightmare. I transferred to public school for sophomore year through senior year of high school, and those were amazing. It was an amazing time. I love my high school alma mater. Is that right? Can you say high school alma mater? It was a fun time. I'm still best friends with the people that I were best friends with then, and I go back and I visit. I mean, high school can be a hard time for a lot of people, but I loved it. I got super involved and did way too many things. I made friends! Yes. When I was in elementary school and middle school, I was, the little nerd. And, in a small school, if you do something that somebody doesn't like, and then everybody knows. It's not like going to a big school where you can find your niche somewhere. It's a lot harder for smaller schools. So, I did not like 5th grade through 8th grade was just a bad time for me. So, to all of you out there who, may have been teased or bullied, I mean, most people have at some point in their life, or if you are in middle school and you're watching my videos, it gets so much better than that time. It's like the worst time ever. And then for college, I went to a private college in New York City, and I'm still there. I don't know what's next. Oh, I forgot to mention, when I went to public school and college, it's really nice to be able to choose your own clothing and shoes and get to do things. So how about you guys? What's your educational background? Did you go to private school? Did you go to public school? I'm always interested in knowing too, in other countries, what the education system is like. I just think it's so fascinating. Every country is different. Alright guys, so that's pretty much it. I will see you guys tomorrow on day 199. I'm so close to 200, and I'll get there the day after. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Megan, aren't you proud of me? I remembered my sign off this time. Yay!